Well, we move on to the 130-pound weight class. Francisco Porras from Hobart, your 2009 champion. In this weight class, the top 8 in the state are here. 7 former state qualifiers. Jason Tsirtsis from Crown Point, the 125-pound champion from a year ago, against Devon Jackson of Yorktown. He's 53-0 and just a sophomore.
Both are undefeated. Both are outstanding. I watched Jackson. He has pinned the field in this tournament, so he's outstanding. But Tsirtsis has got 2 majors and a fall as well, and this should be a classic matchup. Tsirtsis has been here before. His brother Alex was a 4-time state champion, undefeated for Griffith High School. He went on to become an All-American at the University of Iowa.
Somebody sitting pretty close to me coached a 4-time state champion, didn't they?
Well, those don't come around very often, but I was fortunate to have Blake Maurer.
Oh, boy. What a specimen, Coach. I remember that was one of the first years I came to the state finals, and I tell you, when he walked into an arena, you noticed him right away.
Well, he did a great job, but anyone that gets to this level does a great job, and this is an outstanding match here. Jackson goes in. He's got kind of a fireman where he drops to his knees. He's controlling the elbow underneath, which he wants to do, and Tsirtsis is trying to get a front headlock and create some action and spin around for his takedown. Now he's in the opposite side. Front headlock, and he's coming around behind. He's got the ankle. If he can get his head in the side, if he can get his elbow out, he will score. But Jackson is wisely hanging on. He's got elbow control. Now he's kept popping out. It's almost. Tsirtsis is going to hang on to the leg. Jackson, I don't think he's going to be able to get much with this with 16 seconds left. A whole lot of action without any scoring, and this is a great, great match. Living up to the pre-match hype.
Jackson from Yorktown against Jason Tsirtsis from Crown Point. Tsirtsis in the red singlet. You see the big CP on the back and the smaller CP on the front, and
Tsirtsis will be the home wrestler on the scoreboard. Nice. Got a caution on Jackson for a false start or a quick start. Now they get back down and start again.
You want to try to get every advantage you can against a kid like Jason Tsirtsis, no doubt about that.
Well, they're both powerful. Jackson has been really, really impressive, and Tsirtsis is going to have his hands full throughout, without a doubt. Tsirtsis looks like he's trying to work a leg in. He's got it. Now he might go for a Turk if he can turn. If he can get a crossface in, he's got the hip turned of Jackson. If you get a crossface, he's going to try to maybe put his right knee down and inch his body away with the crossface and try to turn it to his back. But Jackson is pretty accomplished wrestler. He knows what's coming, so he's going to fight through that.
Tsirtsis 84-2, 41-0 this season. Devon Jackson 88-5, 53-0 on the season.
Well, Tsirtsis had the leg in, but Jackson was able to earn a stalemate or a break in the action, so now he's down in referee's position again as a defensive wrestler down, and he's going to try to make something happen and try to score some points quickly.
Mark James, Mike Gable at Conseco Fieldhouse, the 72nd Individual Wrestling State Finals presented by Inspire. Happy to have you with us on IHSAAsports.org.
Nice move by Jackson. Tsirtsis twice tried to grab the ankle, and Jackson realized it was coming. Now he's out. He's got a crossface. If he can get his hip back away, he'll have a better opportunity to score points. Right now, Tsirtsis will hang on to that leg as well as he can and try to force a stalemate and put him back down.
40 seconds left in period 2, no score.
Stalemate's got to be coming on the way, but Jackson has Tsirtsis stretched out. If he could get his hips back, he's got him belly down, and this is a vulnerable situation for Tsirtsis. Stalemate is called. Tsirtsis will probably try to catch an ankle to block Jackson's first move. We'll see what happens, but Jackson, I think, is aware of it. At least that's what's happened prior in this match. Block, chop the near arm. He's got it hooked. He's got the near leg tied up. So This is a pretty comfortable spot for Tsirtsis. He's been here before. He's got the leg in. He wants to ride this period out, and he wants to go down, and he'll make something happen from bottom.
10 seconds left on the clock in period 2. No score. Jackson and Tsirtsis, a good one. The 130-pound weight class here at Conseco Fieldhouse.
Two outstanding wrestlers, and they're basically neutralizing each other. So we got 0-0. It doesn't mean they're not wrestling hard, not a lot of action. It just means that they're that good.
I don't think enough credit's given, because while certainly these kids, wrestled matches numbering into the 80s, but Coach, this environment as a whole is quite different from what these kids are used to wrestling in, with the spotlight and just the massiveness of Conseco Fieldhouse.
Well, that's true, because it's a great venue, outstanding. The IHSA has it right, but these young men are both experienced enough, and I'm sure they're not thinking about anything right now except trying to get a victory.
And that's where the credit comes in, because they don't let the surroundings enter into their game plan at all.
Okay, Tsirtsis did this earlier today. He likes to sit out and cut under, but Jackson does a nice job getting a leg in, and he's trying to, I think he's in, I can't see the far leg, but he gets a stalemate call. And that's basically what he wanted out of that, because Tsirtsis was underneath the leg with his arm. Sit out, try to catch a head and cut under. I saw Tsirtsis do that twice today, and he scored both times. So Jackson evidently saw it as well, and he reacted very well. Now he's got a claw in with the leg. He's going to use a power half Nelson. He's going to work it on Tsirtsis, and I'll tell you what, you got to give credit to Jackson, because not many people have had Tsirtsis in this situation for this long. We're about ready to have a stalemate call again, perhaps. He may try to crank him up with the legs. He's got a crossbody ride on, and Jackson's pretty comfortable here. Tsirtsis did get his leg free. Now we'll see a little bit of a flurry of action coming. Sit out, cut under, to his feet, underneath the arm. He cuts again, and Jackson wisely drops down on that leg. He's still got control. 25 seconds left.
Tsirtsis trying to separate the hands.
And here comes a stalemate. Nothing wrong with that call. That's exactly the right call. Some of the fans are booing, maybe wanted to escape, maybe wanted to stall. I'm not quite sure, but if it was on the other way around, I think the
Jackson's going to try to ride this period out, I think, at this point, Coach.
Oh, without a doubt. He's got a claw in now, and kind of like what I would call a crab ride with the legs, but he's too high. Here comes Tsirtsis. He's to his feet. If he can just shake away, and Jackson's going to hang on best he can. If Tsirtsis takes him down, he just wants to get his feet free.
Boy, he hung on.
Wow.
That was close.
He did. I think the Crown Point coaches are hoping for an escape, but the hips were free, but I think it was a correct call. We got overtime with a whole lot of action, two outstanding wrestlers.
Someone needs a takedown to win the state.
We've had this situation already once. Tsirtsis has got a crossface. He's circling around. If he can drag that arm through, there's two. It's over.
Give a lot of credit to Jackson.
Oh, yes, and Tsirtsis is going to score back points in the overtime. And what happens in this situation, the referee will allow the action to continue if you take someone down and actually expose their back. So Tsirtsis got takedown and near fall, but the match was over with the takedown.
The state runner-up at 130 pushed the state champ to the limit into overtime. Yorktown's Devon Jackson. And the one-time champ is now a two-time champ from Crown Point High School, unbeaten sophomore, two-time state champion, Jason Tsirtsis.